Hello, this is Young Gil An, a professional Go player from Korea. Today we are revisiting the Endgame, focusing on the monkey jump master techniques. You know the monkey jump is one of the fundamental Endgame skills, but you will discover which monkey jump is the most effective depending on the situations. So now as you can see, there are 4 cases in each corner, and you are going to play monkey jump and game moves. And which one is the best depending on the situations? That's what we are going to have a look. So now let's have a look at A first. So where are you going to play next now? So we are not going to talk about something like this because it's not an endgame like monkey jump move anymore. And what else can you do then? So for example, attachment is not a monkey jump either. It's not the best, obviously. And if you want to do the monkey jump, usually the meaning is long night move, for example, like this. And you can also play night move. It's a small monkey jump. So in this case, which one do you think is a better way? So actually either one is fine, but most common way is this one. You go there, and white needs to answer this way, and black can extend, white will block. And black needs to go there, and white can Atari and come back. So there's another cutting point, so white has to connect now. And that's it. And now black successfully completed the end game up to here and takes ante. So this one is the best one. And as I said, this knight move is also possible. The meaning is if white attach now, then black can hane and capture, and tiger's mouse in center, and play there. And in this case, or even if white goes there, for example, black can still make an eye shape. And now what you can do is black can play this way and make 2 eyes now, like this. So white cannot play like this in this case. So what white should do is white should play the same way, and black can push through and go. On the other hand, you can also think about cutting here, but in this case a little bit too much because white can attach and Atari, and this is center for black, but it's hard for black to make 2 eyes. It's nearly impossible because white's left side is already quite strong enough. So this is a kind of difference between this one and the other way now. So in this case, black has enough room to live. So that's why when black play knight move, white needs to just answer this way. So in the first one, the right answers are number 1 or number 2. Both of them are correct. Okay, so then let's have a look at B now. So where do you go for black in this case? So obviously, just pushing up is not a monkey jump and game move. So we can just keep this one. And if you just play there, is it working? So sometimes long knight move doesn't work in this case because white can simply jump. And if black has to save, black has to cut. But what can white do? White doesn't need to go this way, but white can cut and Atari and capture everything now. It's a big disaster for black. So black cannot make it. So in this case, what black can do is the knight move is the best way. Black can play knight move here. And if I try to cut this way, it doesn't work. And the problem is black can keep on going and white cannot block now because simply black can cut and capture. So what white needs to do is white needs to block. The meaning is if black try to capture now, it doesn't work. Black is going to be captured. So black needs to extend and white will extend. So this one is still a better end game move compared to just playing normal way. I mean push, okay, from the beginning. So this one, in this case, knight move is the best way. And how about diagonal move? Is it working? Not really. In this case, if black play diagonal move, white can attach. And black can try to fight, but white can cut here. If black connects, then white can Atari and capture. And black can actually fight the call, but it's a kind of picnic for white. And a little bit too much for black. So from the beginning, the right move is actually number 3 here. Knight move is the best move in this case. Okay, that's it. So now let's have a look at C now. Which one is the best? normally you can think about two options, which means you can think about, for example, a 1 or 2. Which one is better? This is a little bit confusing, but maybe you might think about one of them, or 1 and 2 both are fine, but actually one way is better than the other. So let's have a look together. So in this case, actually the right answer is number 1. If you play number 1, white has to answer, because if I try to attach here, black can capture now, and black can easily leave now. So after that, for example, A and B are MI for black. So black is completely alive, and which means white has to go there. And what if black plays number 2? It's actually the same. White can attach, black can still save. That's it. But what's the difference? The difference is, if black plays there, now black doesn't have to go there. After playing the knight like monkey jump move, this one is smaller, so you can play this one far later after playing somewhere else. But on the other hand, if you go there first, and if black doesn't keep on going, for example, play somewhere else, white can simply capture, or block, and wedge, and capture. Like this, white can save quite a few points compared to the first one, the knight move. So in this case, the right way is number 1. White has to answer and play somewhere else, and even if white blocks here, it doesn't matter for black. It's already reduced. Okay, so you can see if black doesn't do that, white can block. It's a big difference. Can you see? So now black has to play knight move and play somewhere else, and when the time comes, when pushing up is big enough, you can go there. But at this moment, if black goes there, for example, white wouldn't play. Answer, white would play somewhere else. And even if black cut here, it's actually small now. I mean, black has to capture, but it's a little bit small. So in this sort of situation, usually a knight move is the appropriate monkey jump in this case. Okay, then last one, where do you go? Last one is a little bit different. So we had a look at those options, and then normally you have to play number 1 or number 2. But in this case, actually, you can play something else. I'm not sure if you still can say the monkey jump, but I think it's kind of similar meaning as a monkey jump. And then the result is also kind of similar. So I think this is still a kind of monkey jump. Let's have a look together. So now, if you play number 1, what will happen? Number 1 here. White can play a right like this, and hane, and now I can cut. And Atari again, and simply Atari from the top. And black is being captured now. They're all being captured now. Really good for white, isn't it? So black cannot play the long knight move. This one doesn't work. And how about this one? That's actually still fine. And what can white do? In this case, what can white do? Actually, this one is maybe still working. And because white will jump, and black can... Oh, it's not really working because black can push. If I just answer here, black can play there, and then white needs to, for example, come back. That's fine. But what white can do now? In this case, white can jump attach. Black can try to capture, but white cannot Atari. As a result, black cannot save the 2 stones because white can simply cut and capture everything. So which means later on, black will play somewhere else, and then white can take those 2 stones, and black can take it back. And it's a result. But black actually lost a few points compared to the actual answer, right answer. So what else you can do is, in this case, you can play diagonal move. This one is the best move. And white might have to jump, and then you can attach and connect instantly. So you can see the difference between this one and the knight move. Because when you play knight move, after that you cannot go further. You have to come back, white can block. So which means about 2 points difference now between this one and the best way. So from here, the diagonal move is good, and white cannot really block. For example, if white go there, black can attach, and Atari, and connect instantly, for example. So actually white will lose more points. So this one is actually the best way. And then white cannot really block this way because this one might be white's dream, but what black can do is black can simply jump and connect, and nothing really white can do now. Okay, white has to come back, black can even push it through later, okay, in the end game. So in this case, number 1, number 2, those are all wrong, but black has to play diagonal move. So from the beginning, what black can do is black can play 1 or 2, either one is fine. The next one, knight move is the best. And then C, knight move is still the best. And last one, D, is diagonal move, is the best. So you can see that depending on the situations, the monkey jump needs to be different. So you need to find what's the most effective endgame techniques, in this case monkey jumps. So there are a couple of different types of monkey jump, and then you have to figure out which one is the best among them. So that's it for today. I hope it's useful for you, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.